Welcome then, guys, to another edition of Chelsea SW6 transfer rumours. As yesterday's video was all about Mason Mount, the 5-year deal, fantastic news for Chelsea, well done to everyone concerned there. But it does seem now that the drama surrounding Callum Hudson-Odoi does seem to be moving towards its conclusions. Frank Lampard's now come out and said, look, he's a player he definitely wants to keep, wants to work with, wants to improve, make a better player. Certainly sees the quality in the player. And I think it's things like that that's going to tip the balance our way. It's certainly one that we're looking to do and get over the line. Buying have never gone away because it's not concluded. 5 bids now they've come in with, but nothing accepted. Chelsea won't accept the deal. They want to get this deal done. And it's all about the arm of love, showing Callum that this is the place to be. I'm pretty sure that's where he wants to be. I imagine he just wants to hear it from the manager himself, and Frank's come out and said so. So now that that deal's been done, as we know, Loftus-Cheek too, various other players, this is one which I think is going to go the right way. Other news, and the team have gone out to Japan. It's a 24-man team. I can give you the players that have got out there. It's Kepa and Willie Caballero, the 2 keepers, Jamie Cumming, Cedric Spilicueta, David Luiz, Zappa Costa, Kurt Zuma, Marcus Alonso, Andreas Christensen, Emerson Palmieri, Tomori, Kennedy and Kante and Golo, who they feel now could be fit to play one, if not both games out in Japan. Juninho, Drinkwater, Bakayoko, Ross Barkley, Kovacic, Mason Mount, Casey Palmer, Pedro, Michi Batshuayi, and Olivier Giroud, and of course Tammy Abraham. So that's the 24-man squad, guys. So 2 games out there in Japan. Really looking forward to see ourselves going up. There's a lot more meat in that team, let's be fair. That is our first team squad. So I'd be interested to see what team he picks for both games. Now, one of the players that has been left out of that squad and hasn't travelled, and under Frank's instructions, he's looking to put him out on loan. Now, what do you think about this one, guys? Is Ethan Ampadu. Now, we all know how good he is. I mean, in fact, last season, he played more games for Wales, the national side, than Chelsea itself. But we do know we've got a lot of quality in the centre-back position. And what makes me wonder about this one, by sending him out on loan, does this now suggest that Kurt Zuma he'll stick with Kurt Zuma? Because Zuma's gone out there, he's been playing Zuma, and you know, obviously Kale's gone. We've got Andreas Christensen in that position, David Luiz, and Antonio Rudiger. But there would have been another bit of cover there. But Zuma, is it Ampadu to go out on loan? Does this now suggest that we're not going to sell Kurt Zuma to Everton? I think it's definitely looking that way for sure, just by the fact that he's sending out, because it'd be very easy just to keep Ampadu. As we know, his quality, he's a class lad. You know, he's a very, very intelligent footballer, great awareness. But is this just one more year out there, perhaps? And maybe we're going to keep Kurt. Let us know what you think down below, guys. Other news, and Olivier Giroud, who's been singing the praises of the manager, Frank, has come to the assistance of his former teammate, Lauren Koscielny. As you know, he's kind of gone on strike. He hasn't travelled out with the Arsenal team to America, and he's backed him fully, saying he's a quality lad and quite a principled individual, and that he's given a lot to Arsenal, and a lot of the criticism shouldn't be, you know, you shouldn't be too harsh on him, because he's a really decent individual and he's given everything to the cause. He also goes on to say that the reasons why he left Arsenal was just purely the fact that he wanted an opportunity to win more trophies, but it was more about making sure he played for France in the World Cup, because he wasn't being guaranteed a place at Arsenal because of the signings that they made, and he felt he couldn't sort of pass up the opportunity to go and play for which he calls the most successful side over the last 10 to 15 years, which is Chelsea. So very interesting there, and interesting in the fact that he's come to his former teammates' assistance. I mean, the two of them played together, I think, in the lower league, French leagues, right in the beginning of their careers. So they are pretty decent friends. And it's rather interesting what's going on at Arsenal right now, isn't it? With all the ramifications regarding the supporters, their lack of transfer activity, and of course their animosity towards the chairman, Stan Kroenke. And finally, guys, the new kit's come out, and I've got to say, finally, for me, Nike have got it right. I've got to be honest, I've always personally been an Adidas man. All my life I've always bought Adidas trainers, and when we switched to Adidas as a football club, I absolutely adored all our kits. I thought Adidas seemed just to get it spot on. Just loved the free stripe. Never liked Nike as a make. Never ever bought Nike trainers or really entertained Nike as a manufacturer. Always felt it was more of an American type thing, you know, basketball and stuff like that. But I have got into football, and we've changed. I was a bit gutted about it, and I have to say I've not really been that impressed with any of the shirts that Nike have done. You probably may have remembered I did a video a couple of years ago when they first took over, and it was about the sizes. They you know, for bigger people, they don't go higher than a double XL, which I think is wrong, because there's a lot of people out there that can't buy a shirt, for example. But I'm not too impressed with any of the designs. Some of them are nice, you know, and of course I've bought them, as you do. But I have to say, for me, the jury's out on this season's home shirt, so much so that I haven't purchased it yet, which I always do. So no doubt I will do, but you know, there's just the swirls and the red and everything. You know, when you actually, funny enough, it looks worse when you first saw it online, etc. And you see the pictures of it, it looks worse. But when you actually see it in the flesh, it does look nicer. Having said that, Chelsea have just Nike have just introduced a new away shirt. It's a white one, very very similar to the Adidas version a few seasons back. I love that kit. Actually, it's my favourite kit. But I think they've got one better here, and I've got to tell you, for me, it's a 10 out of 10. Something I'll definitely be buying. I think it's beautiful. It really is a lovely shirt, and well done, Nike, and well done, Chelsea. They're calling it the mod look, basing it on the King's Road, so definitely including the area where we're based. But the mod look, because it's classical, it's very simple, but it's classy. You know, it's a lovely shirt, and I can see that being a bit of a winner with regards to Chelsea supporters. But that's it really, guys. That's a lot so far today. As I say, nothing too much out there. But if anything comes out, obviously I'll put a video up straight away. As always, thank you for watching ChelseaSW6. If you're watching it for the first time, please press subscribe. I really want to get to 10,000, guys, so share as much as you can. As I say, we're over 9,000, 85,000 in it, or 86,000 now on Facebook. So we're kicking it up, guys. So help us out as much as you can there, and get the name of ChelseaSW6 out there. Anyway, thanks as always. I'll speak to you very, very soon. Oh, my season ticket turned up today as well, so fantastic news there. And looking forward to the first game at home, which is Leicester City, but going to the first game at Old Trafford, Manchester United. Cannot wait. Anyway, guys, speak to you soon. Keep the blue flag flying high. Up the Chelsea.